Alrighty, so Vandar is going to be trying his dentures again and eating, hopefully. So go ahead and put your dentures in, hon.
No, you can do that. Because they can't put down my necklaces.
Oh, you look so handsome with those teeth. Since he hasn't really worn the dentures much, he's not used to them. So we're trying to do it in little bite-size chunks for him to get used to them. So he really hasn't. Flip him over. Flip him over. You had that problem last time too. There you go. And underneath your tongue. Underneath your tongue. Eight ball. Nope, nope. Flip them back over again. That's wrong. That's wrong. They go on the bottom, under your tongue. So flip them over.
Both of them feel not right.
Okay, I get that. Here, let me take this.
Let's take it out of there.
Okay. So, yes, you want them in this way, but lift your tongue up. They go underneath your tongue. So get your tongue out of the way. Okay. There we go.
Hey, doing it,
Okay, so now...
See, it tastes just a little long.
Yeah, that's fine. So here's...
It'll hang a little bit better, yeah.
Here we go. There's your food. All right, dogs, come on. Let's go.
Hang on, dog. Yeah.
Piggy, come on. Piggy, come. Good girl. Piggy, no. Piggy, come on. Piggy. Go on in. Piggy, come on. Let's go. Piggy. In. In. Go on.
Good girl.
Okay, so there we go. We got the dogs out of the way so that you don't have dogs jumping in your lap, except for Zesty. And I'll keep an eye on him. He'll probably listen.
How you doing tonight? All thought about it, but it was also talking about thinking about.
Zesty, off. I know, babe. Come here. We're gonna put you in. We're gonna put you in here too. Zesty, no. Zesty. In. Good boy.
We was also thinking about them pieces of having hamburgers. That's from the saw driver, yes. A little cockback, that's better. Little thought. Trying to see this stuff, trying to get it to come out. And straining its pieces being around out here. And trying to hang her a little better, because they are pretty better and amazing, actually, keeping me feel that they're better pieces of strucklers, from dentures, yeah. Craps. Craps is not poop. It's using the tools from the head andrew. But I can hear it going knock, knock, knock in my dock also.
Mm-hmm.
And
So,
therefore, it
let me
works.
just let me clarify for other people. You're talking about your teeth, right?
Yes,
And
my
you're
teeth.
talking about how your teeth feel.
Feeling a lot better and walking and not being there hurting from something that feels better that it's been hooked out and all like that. No, this right here is done, and then I can actually beam a little bit of relaxing that fits in the feeling of the peen. Not close. That's a little expensive. That's a little bit high. Breed. And not quite. Trying to get some of my crams working.
Some of your thoughts working.
Yeah. And getting them to piece of a pittering. Things I can pull in from my wound. Kinda.
And you mean you pull in from your mind, right?
Yeah, my dirt, not my dirt.
And I'm interrupting you just because other people
Yeah,
aren't going to
well,
understand
yes.
what you're saying. I do, but
And that's not a Leander exactly, but it is, but it isn't, but it is. It's feeling something that I didn't feel I meant to. Yeah, so I would have made it actual eye problem.
all right. Well, why don't we go ahead and eat some food?
We'll try. Even able to pull them up and make them a part of a gun of it. Almost works.
You mean you can chew?
Yeah, you can actually feel it as a partly sabriner, picking up some wood being carried up in your tubes. Yeah.
So this is just a homemade chili, so it doesn't really need a lot of chewing, but we're just wanting him to get some experience of having his teeth in his mouth and seeing what it feels like and seeing what it feels like to be able to chew with teeth instead of his gums.
And whether you can keep them in the wine and keep them on their
Right,
their
to see if they
clothing.
hurt, because you want to know if they're going to hurt as you eat, right?
Partly, but that would also be whether or not they might feel being there longer and not having to be a pulled, chopped out. I pulled it in my sunning.
So you're trying to say to see if you bite yourself? Is that
Yeah.
what you, okay.
That I had pulled it up here and pulled myself and continuing to wipe it. Well, I need to be able to pick it up and hide it and use it and play that I had it in my shot.
Right.
I could say that. I'm also kind of feeling like, does that feel that one? Or should I just, where I could actually be Wong anyway? And I certainly couldn't say Wong.
So I guess you're saying, are you actually chewing or are you just putting it in your mouth and swallowing it?
Yeah, kind of.
I think that's, okay. Again, Vandar's had aphasia, which is a problem finding words for over 2 years now. So I'm kind of used to the way he talks. Piggy, quiet. So I'm kind of used to the way he talks, and with contextual cues, I usually have an idea of what he's talking about. Now, if I don't have contextual cues, it can be really hard.
Mm.
And again, he has...
All three of these work a little bit better, able to tell some clues in the ability of having the seeing ability in their eyes. Wow, I could actually say that somewhat. I could actually see the tooting. See, not quite, but quite. Now I can't eat it for anything up here, but having them up here means that I can bring them up here, and I can pull them a little bit and use shoots, pulling out a tooth, and I could actually be able to put something in here.
So you think you'd actually be able to chew with them, like if I fixed you some steak or something?
With a tea.
So next time you're ready to move to something a little tougher?
Yeah.
Okay.
And some of these I may have to actually, because of the triton, the type, B, actually had to pull the cook a little bit because I had put too much in here, and it could actually perhaps tin a little bit of brick here. Getting some of it a crime, but haven't lost enough of it yet. Not bad. But it's not all a piece of the drawing. In the drawing that I pulled out here, oh, I didn't tie it right. Ah, there we go. See, I said that in most dream. Oh. And it takes an intelligence in some of this stuff. So I've actually stepped upon some of my losses that I had in my drab, my treebling. There was kind of.
So you're feeling that some of the words you're saying are right.
Yeah.
And you're.
Or they understand.
That they're getting the point across. Yeah.
They're getting it down that I am putting down an I somewhere, and I may have been wrong, but it wouldn't have been exactly right.
Mm-hmm.
It wouldn't have been tappily screwed up.
Right. Right.
And then I'm putting up tied screwed, and that wouldn't have been, but it would have been understood enough.
Right. Right.
I'm also in the, wow, I could lube the teeth, and even they would still work and hurt under these teeth and not in the room. So they wouldn't actually be always hurting pain or this, that, and the other, because they wouldn't be pulled not importantly. It wouldn't, I could have pulled it out and still got teeth out of there. Mm-hmm. And it would have felt good enough. And sitting here in the pain, sometimes I can actually just sit here and pick up names and sweep them around and drop them around and work in the thought
Mm-hmm.
for 20 or 30 minutes maybe that I could have put my teeth in here and not to have to put anything in here because I wouldn't be relieving, they were healing pain. I could hear that my teeth came in and they actually took out igniting degree, the the true. I could have said something in true that tooth was about to fall down, or that tooth was going to pull out and not get anything out.
So are you talking about how your teeth used to be?
Yeah,
Okay,
they
that
would
helps.
pull in improperly or something. They'd be trying to leave me a name, and I could actually bring that.
So you remember how your teeth used to be,
I remember how, some of them.
and you like this better than the way they used to be.
Yes.
That's what you're saying. Again, I'm translating because I think I understand you, but other people without context aren't going to understand. That's why I'm. So his
Then I'd have to try a little bit better.
yeah, his teeth were really messed up before, and they were painful, and that's part of what he's talking about is that his teeth hurt. We waited till the last when we finally had some funds to get them pulled, and we were going to get implants put in. When he was diagnosed with brain cancer, we were going to go to a teaching school, and they were going to put the posts in for free. But because he needs bone grafts and stuff, that's now no longer really an option. So we didn't know if he'd like dentures, and we're on a tight budget, so we didn't go for dentures for a long time. And so we're still figuring out if he likes them and how they work for him. But his old teeth, they had gotten to the point where they hurt all the time. And so that's part of what he's talking about, I think, is that if the dentures hurt, he can just pull the dentures out, and then they stop hurting. Is that right?
Yeah, they don't hurt. They don't do any expecting teeth